In advertising, normally what happens is the advertising agency actually writes the idea. So it's a bit like in a movie. You have the script writer and then you have the director, who's me, who directs it. So quite often I don't actually come up with the concept. What happens is I get given a very short little script and then I develop it and make it as good as I possibly can. And really what a director does is a bit like a conductor. It's just making sure everybody thinks they're making the same thing. I did graphic design at art school, and one of the things I used to do is I had some friends who were in film production and I used to help them by drawing storyboards because I was quite a good drawer. So I'd do these drawings and then I'd see how the film turned out, and I'd think, yeah, well, that's great. It's not quite how I would have done it, perhaps. And I got more and more interested in that world and more involved, and eventually through pursuing that, I kind of fell into filming. Yeah. But it felt to me something that I was really comfortable doing and very interested in. I'd always been interested in film. And I think it's always worth pursuing. If one thing's happening for you and you're interested in it, just pursue that. And I'm still interested in art, but my main interest then got slightly moved into this other direction. But it wasn't really probably until I was about 27, which is how old I was when I first started directing, that I really thought, yes, this is really what I want to do. When you're directing and when you're or in film production, any type of film production, sometimes you do have to stay up very late, you have to get no sleep, you have to go to places that are very cold, or you have to go to places where you get really wet, or putting yourself in quite often in extreme circumstances. And also it's an enjoyable job, but it's also can be quite stressful. There's not a lot of time to get a lot of things done. One thing which wasn't available to me when I was a teenager was just the type of equipment that you can now use. So now it's really quite accessible to get hold of, camcorder, download it onto a laptop and edit your own little film, and you can start to get experience that way. And for me, if the key thing with any ad, any film, whatever it is, it's the idea. If it's a great idea, then if you do it simply and cheaply, it's still a great idea. So that's something to maybe kind of really concentrate on when you're sort of starting the process. I think you have to be a sociable person that likes other people. You've got to talk to other people and be a team player. Everyone has to work together and feel like you're part of a group and you're all working towards the same thing. I think also, getting some sort of education in film is good, even if it's only just watching films, going to free lectures and just having enthusiasm for it. I mean, it's a difficult world to get into because it's very competitive, but I think if you have enthusiasm and you're prepared to start as a runner or something who's running about getting the tee and you work your way up, it is a great business to be in.